We're unboxing another doll today. I have to do a voiceover because the mic didn't want to work that day, so here we are. Let's get into it. Hi, I'm Ryn, and welcome to Ryn.the.Dragon, where I collect things, especially dolls. Second channel linked down below. Let's get started. I plugged in the mic. It was blue. We were good to go. I recorded for an hour, only to discover that it didn't get a single bit of audio from that hour. So Lenore's video is going to be just like Harley Quinn's video, where I do a voiceover. I am not terribly excited to do that, but here we are. I put doing this off for like weeks because I just cannot believe it happened again. Got her during the Black Friday sale, and she was $45, I'm pretty sure. Plus shipping and taxes made her about $56, I think. I will be showing you her like after I talk about her and read the back of her box. But I'm just going to get down to it. She has these plastic pieces on her that I took off of her. She has this like tealy color metallic thing on. I took it off. I didn't want it on her. I think it's not my favorite part about her, and it doesn't really go with her outfit personally. So I just kind of removed it. She also has this cute little lantern with a candle in it, and it also had like a matching cage thing on. I took that off of it too because I liked the simplicity of the lantern without it. She also has some on her shoes. I kind of kept them on her because they're kind of rubber band on, and if I were to take them off, it's not like it's going to be super easy to put back on, because they do just kind of like come off fairly easily. So I left those on, but I also considered having her without her shoes on, just because I kind of feel like that's the vibe of the character, to not have shoes on. So I probably will be taking her shoes off at some point. She has like this kind of candle on a spiderweb kind of fascinator hat situation, and I in the future will be removing that as well. I just think the candle on her head is doesn't really go personally. I'm pretty sure like when she was in her box, her hair was not in a way that upset me because she doesn't have any like weird bumps in her hair from it being strapped down, which I really appreciate. I think her hair is really pretty. It's really soft. Doesn't have any like gunky product feeling. It's just a really soft hair, and I think it's really pretty. One of my favorite things about her is her hair. It's like long. It's simple. It's not like doing anything. On the box, it kind of looks like it's wavy, but in person, only the ends are really wavy. It's kind of like straight for the most part. I can see myself in the future putting curls in her hair or just making it a little bit more wavy just to match the box better. Her earrings are smaller versions of her lantern with candles in it. I'm pretty sure there are some glow-in-the-dark elements to her. I can't remember because I watched the video when they talked about her when she came out. I'm pretty sure it was the beginning of 2024. Like maybe March 2024. But I can't remember what part glows what glows in the dark and what does not glow in the dark. Underneath her dress, she actually has another dress. It's like a slip underneath, and she looks really cute with that on without everything. At first I didn't like her dress, the blue one that she has on, and I found that I didn't like it because of the cage on top. The cage on top really distracts from the beauty of the dress, and I just didn't like it. So once I took it off, I liked the dress a lot more, and she looks really cute with the little black slip dress underneath as well. I did say in the video before that I think the pink of her shoes kind of throws off the rest of the outfit, because it just, she does have like purple in her hair, but the pinkiness of her shoes just doesn't really go with the outfit. I think if they were a different color, maybe like a translucent like gray silver color like the Holiday Draculaura shoes are, that color, they would look a bit better. I also don't think they needed to have those little cage bits on them. I think if we didn't have the cage bits of the on the doll, and the doll was with the outfit by itself, and then more with the gray shoes, and I think without the fascinator, the quality would be higher. I just think that some elements weren't needed. And that's another reason why I wouldn't take her shoes off. I think her shoes are cute, especially without the little cagey bits. But I just don't think it goes with her outfit. And yeah, a pop of color, but I don't see it going with her outfit, like, at all. Going into her face, she does have like glitter tears coming out of her eyes, and I really like that element. And I was actually very excited to get her. I wanted her immediately when she came out, but it was in March. I was like trying to get stuff for my birthday, and $75 for a character that is new felt like a lot at the time. So I was just like, if she's still available later on, I'll get her. And then Black Friday happened and she was on sale, and I was like, now it's my time to get her for a good price. So that's when I got her. And I think $45 for her should have been the price from the beginning. I think that is a much better price for her, because she does have a very different outfit from the rest of the Monster High characters. They all have like outfits that you can technically wear to school. I wouldn't necessarily wear this outfit to school, and that kind of adds to like her price, that she is in a very different outfit from the rest of the Monster High characters. If she was in, let's say, an outfit like Abby's or Gulia's, $25 max. But she is in a more elegant outfit, so I can see the higher price. I just can't see $75 being that price. Her box is elevated from the normal boxes. She does have like a plastic cover on top, and her box is decorated very nicely. It does have like fun elements to it. Like the poem on the back of the box is also sprinkled in on the inside of the box around the garden. And the garden itself is, in the background, is pink, which would contribute to her having pink shoes. I still don't particularly like it for her, and I could see myself, if I didn't want her to be barefoot, finding a different pair of shoes that would better fit her character. But I do like the box, and I can see myself actually like putting her up on a shelf out of the box, but with the box as her background. And yes, she does have a pet, I don't remember if the pet has a name. I really can't remember if the pet has a name. But it's a spider and has candles on her back. And I say her because like she has black lipstick on. And the pet's really cute. I can see it going in my background. Now we're going to read the back of the box. On a dark, eerie night, Lenore saw a soft, glowing light. Full of curiosity, with a lantern in her hand, she stumbled into a mysterious garden surrounded by glowing sand. This mysterious, protected place was so secret and kept out of sight it can only be entered by bright candlelight. The garden is home to a menagerie of ghostly creatures and flowers, all searching for that special someone who would spend time with them for hours. To be in the garden, you too become a ghostly apparition, but Lenore loved the garden and its creatures so much she wanted to stay with their permission. She noticed her body had become shimmery, ghostly, and very divine. She knew together in this ghostly garden they all can let their spirits shine. And so that is the poem, and it's by Rebecca Shipman, and she is the creator of this character. But she is a really beautiful doll. I'm glad she's in my collection. I wanted her for a long time. I just couldn't fathom spending $75 at the time for her, and I'm glad I got her on sale. I do think she is worth the price on sale. Full price, however, it depends on how you feel about her. If you love her so much that you just need to get her and you're saving up for her, $75 is fine. I just, with what I have done to her, taking off certain bits from her outfit, and can see myself taking off more bits of her outfit, $75 is a bit much. So $45, I think it's a better price, and then paying for shipping and taxes comes with it. So here she is out of her box, and you can see I took off the cage and the cage off of the lantern. She's very milky white, so the lighting is not going to clear up. I've tried. But here she is. I have her floating on her stand because she's a ghost and I wanted her to look like she was like floating. Her shoes have little cage things on still. I just kind of want to take all the shoes off completely and just have her be barefoot. I think that would look really nice for her. But having her like trailing, her little train trailing behind her is how I have her sitting on the shelf. And looking at her hair, I love the colors of it. If I were to have a little bit of criticism on the hair, I just wish it would have like more of the fun colors underneath. I think that would be cool too, to add to her. But yeah, here she is out of the box. Her chain pieces are off. I can see myself also, if I took her out of her dress, the blue dress, having the cage on her with the plain black dress. I can see her rocking that. And here's her pet. I really think once I take this off and the shoes off, you might be doing something. I don't think like they would ever sell a barefoot Monster High doll, which they shouldn't, because no one wants a barefoot doll. Like, but her, I feel like with her, I honestly, I'm pretty sure I said this in the video that you can't hear. I kind of pictured Lady Galadriel from Lord of the Rings, if you haven't seen it, when she is walking in the forest and she has no shoes on. She's just barefoot and she's like walking it's in the first movie of Lord of the Rings, walking in, I if I can remember, I'll put a clip of what I'm talking about. Her walking in the forest with in her long flowy dress, and in that she's not holding a lantern because the place is well lit, but she's holding a pitcher of water, or she's trying to get water to put in the thing so she can like see a vision for Frodo. That's kind of what I picture for Lenore. That's kind of the vibe I was getting. And Galadriel is very ethereal, and she's an elf, and that's kind of what I pictured when I was listening to them talk about Lenore on that live stream. So that's kind of what I had the vibe for her, and that's why I don't want her to have shoes on. Every other doll, I like, you need shoes. Lenore doesn't. And yeah, that's my thoughts on her. Glad she's in the collection. Glad she's here. She's been sitting next to Vampire Heart Elizabeth. And also, I kind of have like a shelf that I also have like Halliday, Draculaura, and I have Mavis from Hotel Transylvania, because all three of them are somewhat related or connected in some way. So I was like, all three of them. And then I have Lenore hanging out and Wednesday hanging out up there. But yeah, the five of them sitting on the shelf together is really cute. I like them sitting there together. So she'll be going back over there after this video. And the way I have her, she's like being led into the garden with her lantern, and that's kind of why she's like that, floating. And she stays floating when she's on the shelf. So yeah, here she is. It was like, how do I get her to float and do what I want her to do when her body doesn't do the twisting thing? And I managed to figure it out. So this is how I display her. And she's really cute. I love like her eyes being like a smoky purple color, and her just being like pale, a milky color. It's just like, she's very beautiful, very ethereal, especially without this cage thing. I will be keeping the cage thing just in case I want to like take her out of this outfit for any reason, and then putting her this on and just changing her up a little bit. That is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry again about the mic situation. I've been super vigilant after all of this happened to make sure that it doesn't happen again. So hopefully we don't have to worry about it too much in the future. But who knows? Because I even said some video that this mic I've only had for a year, so it can't go out on me just yet. I've been super careful with it so that it doesn't break. So hopefully we don't have any more issues, but if we do, apologies in advance. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, bye.